Yes, the bonnet is the devil, y'all. I had to talk about this. I talked about it a lot on Salon Talk, but I was like, I have to talk about it one more time because, and I'm probably going to post this up on the Monday videos in the evening time. I post them in the evening because Mondays, you guys are like really like don't want to hear nothing. Y'all mad y'all got to go to work and sit behind that desk or whatever you got to do. And so y'all don't really be watching the videos like that. But I have to post this. The bonnet is the devil. Now, recently, Dawn was talking about on there that on our Salon Talk show that comes on Sunday at 7 p.m., she was talking about the fact that, she was talking about the fact that Kanye West's gorgeous daughter, North, had on a bonnet, and they were like, oh my gosh, that's the latest fashion thing. And I was like, what? Now, mind you, I was just in, why are the lights on in here? I was just in, where was I? Is my thing open? I was just in Miami. I was downtown, close to downtown. It's the design district that Don was telling me, but I was downtown. I was near I was in the design district, but you know, I had to travel through some things to get there. And I looked across, and it was it wasn't early morning. It was 10 a.m. And I saw a couple of girls that had the bonnets with the matching pajamas. They had slides on, and I was like, it's 10 a.m. in the morning. And it just didn't look appropriate. And I know a lot of you guys love your bonnets. I'm gonna say it again. A lot of you wear the bonnets around the house, and your husband complain about the bonnets. So can you imagine you going out of the house with that bonnet on? There's nothing fashionable about wearing a bonnet on your head. Bonnets say I'm lazy. Bonnets say I am unkept. Bonnets say I don't care how I look when I leave the house. Bonnets say if I represent somebody, I don't even care when I leave the house. If I'm somebody's mom, if I'm somebody's wife, girlfriend, significant other, whatever the case may be, when somebody sees that bonnet on your head, it is a negative stereotype. And a lot of us don't like to admit that. We complain about the stereotype, but then we go out the house looking that way, and we justify it by, I'm just running to the store. I'm just dropping the children off to school, right? So we try to justify, or I'm in the house all day. I don't need to do my hair. And I'm telling you, the ways to level up and to be the person that you want people, how you want people to handle you, is how you take care of yourself. Not just the outward, which I know it sounds very vain, but it is very important. No matter what you say, people judge you by your appearance. The first appearance, or whatever the case may be, people judge you by. So even if you may feel like, I don't care, I look good when I do fix myself up, it's not a good look for you, because they're going to say, oh, so she actually can, because some people think you don't have the money. So now when they see you, they're like, oh, she dressed up today. Okay, well, we know what she looked like at home, or we know how she doesn't care really about herself. It's only special occasions. You know what I mean? That you guys say that. Or if you got the long weave going down your back, you wear the bonnet so you can go to bed. I've never owned a bonnet. I know that sounds really crazy. Oh, did I? Let me take that back. I'm not gonna, do that. I think way back in the 90s, I used to wear a bonnet. And the only time I wore it was to take a shower, and I took it off. So it wasn't like I was walking around the house with a bonnet, because my scalp need to be free. So I don't like anything on my scalp. But ladies, I am saying this to you today, especially if you're a woman that's looking to be with a man or in some form of a relationship. Stop walking around with that on your head as if people are accepting you and they're thinking like it's cute that you got it matching your outfit. They are not accepting you. They're actually talking about you, and they're stereotyping you, and they're putting you in a way that you don't like. The way you treat yourself and the way you present yourself to the world is how they're going to treat you. There's no way around that. And I think a lot of you don't understand the impact that you make. Especially, I'm talking to my sisters. the impact that we make when we do the things we do. And then we have young girls and we have young boys that we're raising up, and they see it and they're like, oh, okay, well, mommy like that. I mean, it's all good. Get up in the morning, fix yourself up. Even if you're going to be around the house, let your kids see you fix yourself up. I loved seeing my mom fix herself up. Let your children see you fix yourself up and take care of yourself. And you know what happened? That trickled down to me. And guess what? That trickled down to my daughter. And when she have her children, that's going to trickle down to them as well. We have to understand that the bonnet is the devil. And not any man that tries to talk to you and you have a bonnet on your head, that's the quality of man that you decide to get. So anything go down that you don't like, or how he's treating you or whatever, just know he's only treating you how you feel about yourself and how you present yourself. And also the world, whether you're going to the job, you know, because I've seen people in the car come to work with their pajamas on, like they're working from home. You're not working from home. You know what I mean? So I have seen it. Dang, everybody got a Tesla. I have seen it firsthand where you don't care and you come out the house. And I'm telling y'all, it is a bad representation. Get in the habit of doing your hair. Get in the habit of if you got to wear the bonnet, it's a silk bonnet so you can go to bed, that's fine. But I'm telling you, please stop leaving the house like that. And please, if you have a significant other, I guarantee you they don't want to see you walking around with a bonnet. And if they do, well, praise God. You got one of those that don't care. Unconditional love. We all looking for that. But if they're not saying anything to you, that doesn't mean that they're in agreement with it. That's really them just saying, my God, when is this lady going to take care of herself? It looks so bad. That's really what it's saying. It's saying you're lazy. You don't want to touch your hair, so you got the bonnet on and you're over there doing the pat or whatever. You're not going anywhere. So if you're not going anywhere, then you don't have to take care of yourself. But you have people around. You have people in your home. If you're single and that's how you want to be, that's fine. I'm just saying you shouldn't leave the house that way. You have the right to make the decisions you want to make. But I'm telling you, it is uncouth. It is classless. And it speaks volumes to who you are as an individual who really don't care about their looks. All right. I pray that this video helps you guys out. And just because Northwest, which is Kanye West's daughter, wears that, remember she's a kid and she's rich. She's rich. Her children's children are rich. But if you're a grown woman and she looks kept. If you're a grown woman and you're walking around like that, you do not look kept. Nor the difference between you and that little girl is that it's cute. So that's why they're saying, oh, it's the fashion sense. But if you think that you're going to be a grown woman and use that as an excuse to walk around with that bonnet on your head and not take care of yourself up under it and your hair look a hot mess, right? And you do that day in and day out, and walk around the house like that, you have sadly mistaken yourself. You think anybody's saying, oh, that's the new look that they doing, child. They all wearing bonnets, girl. That's the style. Did you see Northwest? We're not saying that. We're saying, child, please. She is lazy. And that's the same one that'll be on social media talking about something. I'm getting the bag. You're not getting the bag. You're wearing the bag. I pray this video helps you guys. I will see you next video. Don't forget to watch Salon Talk. It comes on 7 p.m. every Sunday. And we will be on, and I'll go ahead and post what the next topic will be about. I pray that these videos help you. Don't take it as an attack. Take it as an awareness that we have to bring out to level ourselves up, sisters. All right? I love you so much. I'll see you next video. Bye.